Lumber Press Box. Schlock.
It's time for Battler basketball from the Big Red House here in Gettysburg, South Dakota. We have tonight girls basketball action between the Potter County Battlers and the Mobridge Pollock Tigers. We first have the JV game. This is Jeff Adele alongside the one and only Warren LeBeau bringing you tonight's action. We'll give you the starters for the JV game. First for Mobridge Pollock, number 12, a 5'6 freshman, Blake Thompson. Number 20, a 5'8 freshman, Faith Heil. Number 21, a 5'8 sophomore, Sophia Overland. Number 23, a 5'6 freshman, Tegan Conold. And number 25, a 5'9 junior, Hope Keel. The assistant coach from Mobridge Pollock, that's who usually runs the JV games, is Ryan Chemnitz. Their head coach is Stephen Heddick. For the Battlers, number 10, a 5'5 senior, Piper Ruffing. Number 5, a 5'5 freshman, Danica Kaup. Number 1, a 5'8 sophomore, Rael Pursoon. Number 11, a 5'9 freshman, Jaden Allmeyer. And number 22, a 5'2 7th grader, Finley Hine. The assistant coach running the JV game is Kelly Nagel. Head coach for the Battlers is Tricia Hine. Clock running down. We are about ready to go. Give kind of a shout out to Danica Kaup. Not only is she a good basketball player, but I see on Facebook that she won the Windchiller 5K up in Tolstoy this past weekend.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes, it is.
That's turning out to be more and more event every year, right, Jeff?
Yes, it is. That is building, and it's for a good cause, and it's a wonderful deal.
Mm-hmm. There's our good friend Mike Allmeyer.
He is our good friend.
So we're getting ready to go, and his granddaughters did not control the jump. It is Mobridge that's taken it, the Tigers.
And the rebound comes off to Danica Kaup. She brings it up. Kicks it out to Piper Ruffing. Inside, Hine is fouled.
Hine's not scared to shoot. She'll put him up. She's
That's
also a
right.
lefty.
And nothing wrong with that.
Nope, nothing's wrong with that.
Take the shot. Foul is called on number 25, Hope Keel. Her first, obviously. Free throw is no good.
And still nobody's broke the ice. That is Keller with the rebound. She lost control of it.
Hine gets it over to Kaup, and Kaup puts it in. 2-0 Battlers. Tegan Conold brings it up.
Yeah. That sound dropped on down to Heil. Heil puts it up for 2.
And a foul.
So she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3, if she makes it.
Foul was on Piper Ruffing, her first.
And the shot's away, and it's off. But she gets her own rebound. Heil goes right back up strong. 2 more points.
That's what they teach you. Follow your shot. Kaup with it for the Battlers. Dribbling through, now stops.
Full court press is being applied by the Tigers.
And it's effective.
And yes, it is.
Kaup has it now.
She should be able to handle that with no problem. No,
well,
she
had a problem.
Yeah, she did have a problem.
And what do we call?
And she's tied up with Cano.
Held ball. Hine to throw it in. I always want to call it a jump ball, which shows how old I am. They haven't done a jump on those for many years. Kaup loses it.
That's Thompson trying to go all the way. She stuck a forearm Shearville out there, did a 360, and it goes.
So a 6-2 lead for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers. Kaup with it. Gets in some trouble. Gets it over to Pursoon. She is tied up.
Tied up by Kyle. You didn't say Kyle. You're pronouncing it how, Jeff?
I was saying Keel,
Keel,
but
that's
that
fine.
doesn't necessarily
That's
mean
fine.
I'm right.
I'll go with Keel.
Tile and Keel in my book.
All right.
That, which may or may not be right. If somebody is listening and knows, let us know.
Thompson has it. Kicks it on over to Heil.
And that goes out of bounds to the Battlers.
Yeah, you're right. Took a little convincing to get Tigers go on defense.
Yeah, that referee's pretty big. I think he'll convince him. Roughing threw it into Kaup. Kaup travels.
Yes, she did.
Of course, she had a little help in that traveling there. Blake Thompson playing good defense there.
Noel gets it in. That's Overland that has it. Dropped over Thompson. Thompson fires up a three. It's off the back of the rim. Skips out. Picked up by Overland. Pass back around. That's Heil that goes up for 2 more.
She has 6 on the game already. 6 of the 8 Tiger points. And with timeout is called by the Battlers.
Coach
And it's
Nagel,
going to be a 30.
Coach Nagel wants to settle them down, get them focused.
And figure out how to break that press. Because that has been giving the Battlers all kinds of trouble here. First game that the Battlers have played in Gettysburg for a while. They had a few up in Holden, which is also a home court, of course.
They're coming back, and I just seen it on the webpage that they're the makeup game that they lost during the blizzards over the holidays. The Northwestern game will be on the 28th at Millette. The boys' Northwestern game will be on the 29th, and that's in Hoven. And then on the 13th is a doubleheader, and that's in Miller. I also believe, too, I got to check the calendar, Jeff.
And the 29th is a Sunday. I don't think are they actually going to play on a Sunday?
I double-checked it. It's Sunday. Unless it is a misquote, we'll try to find that out later, too. But right now, they got it on a Sunday.
That would be very unusual.
Very unusual. But, again, they're trying to make up games.
Yeah, that's true. Battlers turned it over and
kicked out. Thompson fires up another three off the back of the rim.
Out of bounds to the Battlers.
No, I thought that was kind of weird too. That seeing that Sunday date. But all the schools are scrambling trying to make up dates.
That's for sure. Hine throws it in to Kaup. Danica brings it up. Broke the press that time. She took it all the way in and gets fouled.
By Heil.
Her first. Second team foul. Kaup at the line for 2. No good. Battlers 0 for 3 tonight from the line. That one goes in.
You're going to have to keep saying that, Jeff, because you're going to break the jinx if you don't.
Well, that's good. They're 1 for 4.
Heil got it. Has it. Has it. Kick back out. Back drop back down. Thrown out. That's 21. That's Overland. Off the rim.
Battlers had the rebound. Now they get it now. Still loose. And jump ball or held ball. Battlers not getting very many rebounds.
Maybe kind of early, but Miss Molly, who is the editor of the Potter County News, if you're out there listening, can you text and see if we're being received all right on the outside? Appreciate it.
Kaup brings it up the floor. Bounces it to Pursoon.
Tigers are playing very aggressive, Jeff.
Yes, they are. And Battlers having trouble handling that. Kaup with it. Into Allmeyer. Kicks it back out to Kaup.
She should have went out with
it.
It was a nice move. She was wide open, but she kicked it back out. That's Thompson. Kicked over to Knoll. Knoll's driving to the left, kicks it out. Thought about it, Thompson did. Back out to Overland. Knoll puts it up, rims it out, in and out. Kyle gets it, puts it back up, 2.
8 points for her. Again, another offensive rebound by the Tigers. Allmeyer throws it into Kaup. Across the timeline, in trouble. Goes out of bounds to the Battlers.
Okay, we got some subs coming in for the Tigers.
Got to watch that dribbling right into a double team, especially on the side like that. That's where the defense is trying to funnel you into a corner, into the side where you've got that out of bounds line as an extra defender.
Right. That was Grace Overland and J.C. Netterville came in for the Tigers.
And Alyssa Kaup comes in for the Battlers. Came in for Danica.
She's a spitting image of her older sister, Jeff.
Yes, she is. She most definitely is. Foul was called on Mobridge Pollock. That's Blake Thompson, her first.
Yeah.
Third team foul. Allmeyer to throw it in. To Alyssa Kaup. Back to Allmeyer.
She's got to put it up. She needs to put
Back
that up.
to Kaup. No good.
Handled by the Tigers. Nice behind the back dribble. She beats Allmeyer down. That's Thompson. Oh, she almost double dribble. Lost it anyway.
Pursoon comes away with it. Pass intended for Alyssa Kaup, but she's not all that tall.
Yeah, it was a little high. It's just a little high.
Manute Bowl would have had it.
Netterville triggered in for the Tigers. Potter County's running the press.
The Tigers
Or
didn't
broke
have near
it,
as much
kicks it
trouble
out.
with it.
And that is
32.
That's Netterville that made it. 22.
I thought it was 32. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. It's that hair, Jeff.
There you go.
Seriously.
Yeah, it is hard to see sometimes, and the Battlers turn it over, and it goes back to the Tigers.
Just like Pursoon, she wears number 1. You can't see that number at all. Knoll has it. That's, okay, drop back out Thompson. She likes to fire, and she does. Off the front of the rim.
Kaup with the rebound. Slows it down. Get the offense set up. Pursoon with it. Loses it.
It's off a foot.
Which way? Referee's talking about it.
No, it should be White's, but
Well,
they say, nope. It's going Mobridge Pollock's way.
Referees were not sure. That's why they had that third official, to break the ties when the referees couldn't decide.
They actually did the 3 officials for better floor coverage, they say. But it also had a lot to do with the age of officials. That's no joke. Netterville gets it across. She kicks it on over. Knoll has it. She's going left. Lefty throws it up off the front of the rim. Brought back down. She gets a second try at it, and she'll drop it. That was Knoll.
14-3, Tigers leading. Kaup gets it across there to Ruffing. Ruffing to Danica. Kaup.
Nice
She's back
show.
in. No
Nice
good.
shot. Just couldn't off target. All the way down to Netterville. She's trying to run. Kicks it on over. That's okay. It's Keel, right?
That was Keel.
I want to say Kyle, but it's Keel.
And she was on an even keel with that one. And I don't know for sure that it's Keel. That's
fine.
just what
That's
I thought.
Fine. Whatever.
Ruffing puts one up. No good.
Short. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter as Potter County Battlers 3, the Mobridge Pollock Tigers 16. Are we going to break? Okay. Yes.
We're ready.
Insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Make sure your grass is always greener with a new John Deere mower from your local C&B. Big or small, let the experts at C&B help you find the mower or utility tractor that will help you get the job done right. Stop in and check out the John Deere Z-Track mowers or take a load off with a new utility tractor with attachments available to help you with your projects of all sizes. Go green this summer at C&B. Learn more about available offers at DeereEquipment.com.
Real tractors are green.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
And we're back. It's the start of the second quarter. Battlers hoping for better luck as they're down 16-3. Scoring in the first quarter, Faith Heil had 8 points from Mobridge Pollock. 4 players with 2, Blake Thompson, Tegan Conold, Hope Keel, and J.C. Netterville. Battlers had all 3 by Danica Kaup.
Netterville throws up a long 2, and it'll go in for the Tigers.
So she doubles her point total on the night, 18-3. Alyssa Kaup will bring it up. Over to Ruffing. Ruffing puts one up, no good. That was a tough shot. But the Battlers get a rebound. And it was Hine who came down with it. 13 Paige Allmeyer in the game now.
They're not taking shots. They're open, they just don't shoot.
Well, they're so afraid of getting the shot blocked, but you know you aren't going to score if you don't shoot it. Yeah. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 2-1. Allmeyer puts one up short, and it did not hit the rim.
Okay, really quick. That's Netterville out there for the Tigers, as well as Thompson. Also Grace Overland, as well as Gloucester. 23, that's Knoll, and 25 is Keel.
And Hine knocks it out of bounds.
And just because I gave you the who's out there, they're bringing 2 more in.
For the Battlers, we have Finley Hine out there, and Paige Allmeyer, Alyssa Kaup, Danica Kaup, and Piper Ruffing.
Yeah, and they came in for the Tigers or Commence, and also Jada Thompson.
Danica Kaup will bring it up as Allmeyer pulled down, Ruffing pulled down the rebound.
Nice shot.
Kaup puts it in, and she's fouled. Basket counts. The foul on, I believe, number 32. I looked at it backwards. Grace Overland.
I thought I was the only dyslexic one.
Well, I saw him have a 2 and a 3 on his fingers. And free throw's good.
Okay.
So the Battlers double their point total. It's 18-6.
Okay, ball's kicked into Thompson. They try to drop it into Overland, but it's too far.
Hine comes away with it. She's just a 7th grader, but she plays with a lot of confidence out there.
Yes. That last name alone should tell you she spends a lot of time in the gym.
That's for sure. But they lost the ball there, the Battlers did, and it goes over to Mobridge Pollock.
And Jada Thompson kicks it on into Netterville. Netterville's trying to go all the way. No, she kicks it on over to Keel. Keel puts it in for 2.
20-6. Alyssa Kaup brings it up.
She's got skill, that little girl, Jeff.
Yes, she does. Danica takes it up, no good.
Okay, ball's taken away by the Tigers. Netterville kicks it on down to Commits. Commits stops, drops it in. No, they said she moved her feet.
I believe that name is Chemnitz.
Chemnitz. All right. Chemnitz. Whatever, she was going to the airport because she was traveling.
Ruffing throws it into Alyssa Kaup. She has trouble picking it up, and yes, that's a double dribble. She lost control of it, but she did that on her own.
Well, she put 2 hands on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Commits triggered it in. I'm learning the names, Mobridge, so don't call in. 32.
Well, I have sort of a tangential relative named Chemnitz, so.
Overland puts it up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Foul call on Finley Hine. That's her first, only the 2nd team foul for the Battlers. Free throw is good. That's Overland at the line.
Yeah. That was good, right?
Yes. 21-6.
And the second one is no good.
And Paige Allmeyer with the rebound. Gets it to Danica Kaup. Danica throws up a three. No good.
No good.
Pursoon with the rebound. Over to Alyssa Kaup. Alyssa to Pursoon. Takes it into the lane. Tough
Nice.
shot, but it goes in.
She knows what to do.
One-handed shot there, and it found the basket. 21-8. As you were saying, they need to shoot the ball more.
Netterville has it. Kicks it over to the left side. Drop back out to Commits. Commits gives it up, but Commits walked before she threw it. We got some more subs coming in. 3 of them coming in for the Tigers. Sophia Overland is one of them. The other one is back as Blake Thompson. And the third one is Heil back in.
Well, we've got a second here. This is a really nice area they've got for us to announce from now.
Yeah, that's thanks to Mike Schlachter and some other folks that helped build it.
Yeah.
Get the names for you here in a sec.
Danica
That's
Kaup
double
brings it up. Yep. Battler's getting quite a few turnovers on the night. I haven't been keeping track of them, but it's a lot.
Sophie Overland has it. She gets it across. She's going left. Goes back there. Still going left. Kicks it on out. And
there's a travel.
Yeah, that was Commits that walked.
So the Tigers can turn it over sometimes too.
Yeah, that Mobridge coach is just not going to let me learn these girls' names. He just keeps shuffling them in.
Chemnitz came out, and who came
Grace
in?
Overland came in. He just doesn't want me to learn.
And that's Alyssa Kaup with it, and she's fouled.
Yeah, she's fouled by Heil.
Number 20, Faith Heil, that's her second. As you said, the Tigers play a very aggressive defense. Just got a little bit too aggressive on that one. That's their 5th team foul. 2:36 to play in the second quarter. Alyssa Kaup brings it up.
You got to finish with putting the ball up.
Yep. Threw it away instead. As they say, 100% of the shots you don't take don't go in the basket.
Yeah. Knoll come back in. Out goes Keel.
And coming in for the Battlers is Piper Ruffing. Alyssa Kaup goes out. Or no, that was Finley Hine that went out.
That's Thompson running, drops it in. Nice pass for her, and they missed the bunny.
And Ruffing with the rebound. She's in trouble,
That full court
loses
press,
it.
they lost it. It's Thompson. Kick back out, in, kick back out. Thompson spins, shoots the left hook off the rim.
And Pursoon comes away with it, but the pass is
Throw
nearly
it away.
lost.
They're going to go to the floor. There's going to be a jump ball.
Well, no, there isn't.
They surprised me.
They let them play that time.
That was Heil that went up. 21, though, gets it. Sophie Overland, she'll put it up for 2.
We'd have been better off with a jump ball. 23-8. Ruffing brings it across. Nearly lost it. Gets it to Alyssa Kaup.
Darren.
Alyssa in trouble. Gets it out to Danica.
Oh, Darren's. I got you.
Danica kicks it out to Ruffing. Allmeyer. Paige Allmeyer back to Ruffing for 3. No good. And Mobridge Pollock with the rebound. Connell threw it down the court. Heil makes the basket, and she's fouled.
She did make the basket, Jeff?
Yes, she did.
I'm sorry, folks, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you had something going on. It wasn't that you just were daydreaming. Piper Ruffing picks up the foul. That's her second.
And says Miss Molly would say, swish.
26-8, 1:12 to play, first half. Pursoon loses it. Still loose. Battlers get it back. Danica Kaup hustles after it to Alyssa. Paige Allmeyer looks at the shot, loses the ball.
Thompson takes it away. She's going hard up left. She's fouled. Oh.
No foul called, just out of bounds. 54.3 seconds remaining in the half.
Grace Overland's going underneath to trigger it in for the Tigers. She kicks it on out to Overland. Drop back in there. 23 goes up, and that's Canole. 32 finds the bucket. That's Grace Overland.
28-8. Battlers would at least like to get to double figures here by the half. Nearly bounced it on the out-of-bounds line.
That's not over and back. You got to have three parts over to be over and back. That's 2 feet in the ball. And that was 23. That was Cano.
Actually, I believe that was 32, because I don't think 23's out there.
All right.
Oh, there she is out there.
Right.
I still thought it was 32, but I could be wrong.
No, you're right. You're right.
It happened once.
It's the hair.
Well, Cal brings it in. Shot clock's off, 15 seconds. Danica with it to Pursoon. Paige Allmeyer. Danica Kaup. Pursoon loses it, gets it back. Alyssa Kaup.
Nice shot. Oh, up the front of the rim. So that'll bring us to the half, Jeff.
That's halftime. Mobridge Pollock 30. Potter County 8. A tough half for the Battlers, but they'll try to come back, get it going in the second half.
I was saying thank you to Darren Simon, because we were sitting on some space-age chairs.
These are comfortable chairs, absolutely.
And they look like something out of Star Wars. Beam me up.
Some heated massage ones. I really wanted to
Yeah, heated massage chairs would have been cool, but you know. But we'll take these. These are nice.
spend a little bit for that.
These are nice too. We'll accept these. Thank you so much for them.
So again, I want to do a shout out to Darren and Sally Simon for buying us these nice chairs. Also to Mike Schlachter and Eddie Michelson for building it. So we appreciate it. We're actually in the penthouse now.
Yes, we have the best seat in the house right here.
And we also got about another good foot raise right out of it, so we can see a lot better. I don't know about for me. I just need thicker glasses, Jeff.
You and me both. But it's 30-8. Going through the scoring for Mobridge Pollock, Faith Heil has 11 points. Grace Overland has 5. J.C. Netterville has 4. Hope Keel has 4. Blake Thompson has 2. And Sophia Overland has 2, and so does Tegan Connell. And as I add that up with my Delmont, South Dakota math, that comes up to 30. For the Battlers, it's a little easier to count, unfortunately. Danica Kaup has 6 points, and Rael Pursoon has 2, making it 30-8.
I can sit back and armchair quarterback, but those girls need to shoot more.
Well,
they can take the ball in, and then they'll kick it back out. They should put them up.
Well, but I will say, and as you've said too, Mobridge Pollock plays a very tough defense. They are really aggressive. And, you know, when you're young, as a lot of these players are, some of these players are 7th graders, 8th graders. You know, it's tough to have that confidence to go in there and shoot it against an aggressive defense. And it's something that they'll learn as they get older, as they get more experience, as they get more maturity.
But really, like you just said, the 7th and 8th graders, they're getting a ton of experience coming up and playing varsity at this age.
Yes, they are, and that's going to pay off down the road.
Way down the road too.
Yeah, yes, for several years.
Yeah, they're looking at 6 years of playing varsity ball.
Yeah. So the Battlers, you know, it's been a struggle tonight, but you have those games sometimes. And the Tigers are playing freshmen and sophomores again, and one junior. And so, you know, it takes time, it takes experience. After this, we will have the varsity game. And that should be a good game between the Battlers and Mobridge Pollock. Mobridge Pollock comes in on a winning streak, I believe. They've won, what, 3 or 4 in a row?
Right here. They've actually got 3 games in a row. They were supposed to play Cheyenne River on the 16th, but that got snowed out. Remember that bad day?
Yeah, and then they got another win after that. So that's 3 in a row.
So they actually got a 5-3 record overall. But like Jeff said, they beat McLaughlin 80-45 last, and then there was that cancellation on Cheyenne River. And then the game before that, they beat Harriet Selby 58-45, and then before that was Teoshpazina, which they won 66-61. They lost to Miller, and then the game before that was Lakota Tech. I watched that one on the computer. They got hammered on that game.
Well,
Lakota Tech is really strong this year.
Yeah, and the teams that they've beaten do not have great records, but you still have to go out and beat them.
Well, as they say, you play your schedule.
Yep.
You play your schedule. What's in front of you?
And any time you take a team for granted, you're going to get into trouble.
Yep.
Because anybody can beat you, especially if somebody gets hot from 3. You know, that can turn a game around in a big hurry. We've got about 5 minutes before we start the second half. Mobridge Pollock is back out on the court. With a 30-8 lead, they probably didn't have as much to talk about.
I don't think so.
But again, you know, that these games, you know, it's always nice to win. You want to win every game you play. But really, the JV games are a lot more about getting people, players improving. You know, getting people better, helping them learn. It's a learning experience for these girls. And sometimes playing a really good team is how you learn. You know, you don't learn much beating up on a bad team. So in fact, sometimes you can get into bad habits doing that, because you can get away with stuff against a bad team that you aren't going to get away with when you play somebody better.
No, and you need to be tough. You need to play tough teams because really the most important season is the one at the end.
That's right. That's exactly right. And
that's a whole season amongst itself. The season before is just for placement.
And it like I said, you always want to win. It's a lot more fun when you win, but you have to learn, especially at the JV level. And again, when we're playing 7th graders, you know, Finley Hines a 7th grader, Paige Allmeyer's a 7th grader, Alyssa Kalp's a 7th grader, and they all played quite a bit here in the first half. So, you know, that's going to make it tough. But they're learning a lot, and they show that they have some talent. When you watch them, they don't always get it accomplished, but they've got some talent. They know what they're doing out there. And so the Battler future for girls basketball looks pretty bright, actually. We just need a few of these girls to grow a little bit.
They will. Like you said, they're young.
They are young. They are young. And we've got Jaden Allmeyer as a freshman, and she's 5'9". So we'll have her around for a while. And on the varsity, Emma Schlachter's a freshman. She's 5'8". So we've got some height there. And of course, these 7th graders are going to grow. They're not done by any means. So it's a lot of fun. And we're glad that you're watching these games with us, and hope you enjoy them. If you do, let people know about it. Some of the people who help put these games on the air are Mike Schlachter and Michael Fisher and Tyler Fisher. And so if you enjoy them, let them know. Let them know how much you appreciate their effort, because, you know, they do a lot of work getting equipment set up and everything, and they aren't getting any pay for it. So the only pay they get is the thanks that they get from people, and hopefully the knowledge that people are enjoying what they're doing. Well, Mobridge Pollock is done warming up, apparently. They've gone to sit down and get ready for the second half. The Battlers are just now coming out with a minute and a half left before the half ends. And it looks like they are not going to warm up. They're just going to, they've been talking about in the locker room. They're going to talk about it a little more, and we'll start the second half. And one player I didn't mention who also has some height is Rael Pursoon. She's 5'8". She's a sophomore. We'll have her for a couple of more years yet.
Okay, coming out for the Tigers, that's number 12. That's Thompson. Number 20 is Heil. Those, they won't turn. 20. They won't turn for me. 23 is Knoll.
Got 25.
25 is Keel. And I think 21 is Sophie Overland.
Yeah. For the Battlers, Pursoon will throw it in. We also have out there number 14, Addison Grease, making her first appearance. Paige Allmeyer is out there. Piper Ruffing. And also Jaden Allmeyer. And that's Ruffing losing the ball, but Grease gets it back. Jaden Allmeyer to Paige Allmeyer, but her shot's blocked.
And goes to Knoll. Ball goes ahead to Thompson. Couldn't get the handle on it, so she brings it back out. Kicked out to Overland. Nope, didn't hit anything.
Out of bounds.
Jaden Allmeyer tried to do a good chip it out, but she hit it a little too hard and goes out of bounds.
And they give it to the Battlers.
Oh.
Not how I saw it, but nobody asked me.
There's that full court press again, Jeff.
Yeah, Ruffing threw it into Allmeyer. I don't think she's probably the one they want bringing it up.
Ball's taken away by Heil.
And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it was slapped out of Overland's hands, so Tigers will maintain control. That's Overland. Triggered in on the side. Heil has it. Thompson.
Oh, got lost on the defense
go back
there.
into Overland.
Pursoon had it, loses it. Held ball. Stays with the Tigers.
Sophie Overland will trigger it in underneath. Thompson goes back on out to Heil. Ball's being passed around. That's Overland gets it, throws it up off the front of the rim. Pulled down by Heel, and she puts it up for 2 points.
Offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Ruffing loses it. Nearly gets it back. But
she walked.
Traveling called.
We're sitting in a brand new booth, folks, and I really like to smell of lumber. It's kind of like that new car smell. Thompson has it. She's behind three-point line. She throws it up, hits the board, goes in for three.
The bank is open. 35-8. And throw-in goes out of bounds.
And it'll go right back to the Tigers.
Apparently somebody did touch it because they're putting it out over there.
That's Heil. Knoll has it. Ball's being passed around. Dropped into Heil. She'll kick it out. That's Overland. No good. Same. Oh, a little closer. In and out.
Ruffing with the rebound. Having some trouble.
Look like a game of Twister under there.
Yeah, I believe they're going to call a foul on Ruffing.
Yep.
Yeah. They didn't call roughing on her, but they called a foul anyway. Third personal, and we have a timeout.
So with that, we'll go to a timeout. Over to our sponsors.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Acres Ahead is back at Ag Tagler Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify.
Back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
All right, we are back. And it has been a tough JV game for the Battlers so far. They are down 35-8. They're working hard. They are doing their best, but they are facing a tough JV team here in Mobridge Pollock.
Tigers ball. Coach Nagel, nope, they're going to make their sub wait to the next dead ball.
Yeah.
Overland will trigger it in. Gets it into Thompson. Back to Overland. Steps under.
Nice
puts it up.
move.
Nice move, but missed the shot.
Ball loose and
jump ball. Be going Battlers' way.
And now Finley Hine can come back in, and Addison Grease goes. No, Addison does not go out. Rahel Pursoon goes out.
That's a 1-2-1-1 press they're running, full court.
Allmeyer with it. Brings it up. Good job bringing it up the court. But
wow, ball's taken away by Overland. Trying to go all the way. She stops, pops, missed it. Pulled down by Canole. Canole kicks it out. That's to Grace Overland. In and out. Loose ball, picked up.
And Grease steals it away, but loses it.
You're right, she lost it. Hine almost got it.
Yeah.
Stay with the Tigers.
Had a lot of mad scrambles for the ball out here.
Thompson will trigger it in for the Tigers. So Overland spins, shoots, short.
Allmeyer, Jaden Allmeyer with the rebound, and she's fouled.
She does a good job on underneath the boards, Jeff.
Yep.
Allmeyer does.
Foul is called on Hope Keel. That's her second. First team foul.
You got two more subs coming in, Jeff.
We do. Let's see. That's
Number 4.
Alyssa Kaup.
And number 4.
And number 4 is Ava Hartung. Coming out is Paige Allmeyer and Rahel Pursoon. Alyssa Kaup brings it up.
Ball's down. Dropped in. Overland Sophia puts it in. 2 more points.
That press has been tough. The Battlers have really struggled to try to
Yeah, they're not
handle
taking it off either. Thompson throws up another 3. In and out. Put back up by Overland. It's no good. Loose ball. Isle has it. She goes under. Harge gets her own rebound. And there's Allmeyer tiring her up again.
Battlers will get it. 37-8 the score. 3:03 to play third quarter.
Allmeyer's doing a good job for him.
She is. She works hard under there. Alyssa Kaup with it in trouble.
That trap.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Goes to Mobridge.
Yeah.
Pollock. I got to keep remembering putting Pollock on that. Sophie Overland will trigger it in. Dropped it in the aisle. She goes right up, and she's fouled. She'll go to line for 2.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Foul is on Alyssa Kaup, her first. Second team foul.
She makes it.
Faith Heil, I always want to call her Faith Hill.
Well, Heil, she kind of trying to does the fancy dance. Watch. See? Everybody has their routine.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Off the
That
rim.
one didn't.
That one didn't. He jinxed her.
Hartung pulls down the rebound and gets fouled.
Okay.
And I believe they got Hope Keel again. That's her third.
And Coach Knet's doing it to me again. He's changing his line like hockey players. 15's Thompson, 14 coming in is Commence, and 22 is Netterville.
Ruffing brings it up. Gets it to Alyssa Kaup. 38-8 the score. Jaden Allmeyer. Hartung. Hartung takes it in.
She knows what to do with it. That's a good sign, though.
Yes, always. If you don't know what to do, take it to the basket.
Yeah, and if she gets rewarded, she'll get two freebies out of it. Hopefully she'll make them. Cash them in.
JC Netterville picks up the foul, her first.
Nothing but net, Jeff.
Yep. But I love to see players who aren't afraid to take it to the basket. Coming in, number 2, Jordan Kaiser. Also Paige Allmeyer. And who else do we have? I believe that's number 3, Tegan Nelson.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Second shot's no good.
Ball's thrown all the way down to Overland. She throws up left-handed, and Sophie Overland gets 2 more points.
She has 6 on the night, 40-9. Hine with it to Nelson. Kaiser.
She lost the handle.
And it goes out to the Tigers.
Metz gets it in. That's Netterville bringing it down for the Tigers. Drop down, kicked under. That's Overland. Goes up hard. She gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Netterville throws up a 3. Nothing but net.
She has 7 on the night, 43-9. See if the Battlers can get to double figures. Not this time.
Long pass down to Netterville, wide open, and she'll make it.
9 for Netterville, 45-9.
And slapped away by Netterville. Drops it into Overland, and Sophie Overland
gets the shot, and she's fouled.
So she'll go to the line to try to make 3.
She has 6 in this quarter, 8 for the game. Foul was called on Finley Hine, her second. Overland's first trip to the line, and it's good.
It's good.
A minute to play in the third quarter. Hine with it.
No, I didn't
loses it.
Attention, Jeff, but they should be running a running clock too, right?
Yeah, they should be. I don't think they are.
Yeah, I don't think they are either. Okay, ball's pulled down by Thompson. Kicks it out to Overland. Sophie Overland, she gets it across. That's dropped in Grace Overland. Spins, shoots, too hard. That's pulled away by by Thompson, and it goes in.
Yeah, Jada Thompson with her first basket. 50-9. Hine with it. 20 seconds to play in the third quarter.
The Tigers have not quit playing defense hard.
No, that's for sure.
Sophie Lawrence going all the way again, and that one rolls off the wind, but she'll go to the line.
3 players down on that one.
Yeah.
Are they going to call it a shooting foul or not?
I don't know. 22 on the foul.
That's Hine. That's her third.
And yeah, they're going to say 2 shots.
Apparently they are. They were kind of pointing at the floor like maybe not, but.
First shot by Sophie Overland, no good. Second shot, no good. Loose ball, fight for it. Grace Overland puts it up. She's too short. Netterville throws it up, swish.
And that was a nice rebound by Jada Thompson. She just out-hustled everybody for that one.
And that will bring us to a close of the third quarter with the Potter County Battlers 9 and the Mobridge Pollock Tigers 52. With that, Mike Schlachter will take us to our sponsors.
Play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local Agtegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Oh, why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We're back for the fourth quarter. It is 52-9. The Battlers trailing. The Battlers have Piper Ruffing, Alyssa Kaup, Danica Kaup, Jaden Allmeyer, and number 15, Eve Gable, on the floor.
There, she shot that one. That was good.
That was Ruffing that shot that. No good.
Okay, long pass down to Thompson. Thompson drops it off to Commits. Commits misses it.
And Alyssa Kaup with the rebound. Alyssa loses it, gets it back, is allowed to pick up the dribble again. Gets it to Danica. Ruffing. Jaden Allmeyer, 15 on the shot clock. Nearly loses it. Gable has it. Nearly loses it, but we have a foul.
Okay, now the clock's running, Jeff.
Yes, it is. J.C. Netterville called for the foul. That's her second. Jaden Allmeyer to throw it in.
Okay. Really quick, number 15 for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers is Thompson. 12 is Blake Thompson. Also out there is Netterville and Jada Thompson. I'm missing one.
Alyssa Kaup misses the shot.
And 14 is Commits. That's Thompson with it. She gets it across, no problem. Screaming for it was 15, Thompson, and she misses the bunny. It's not Easter time, though.
Well, but it is the year of the rabbit.
Okay. Touche. Commits is triggered it in. The Tigers tried to drop it in there. Ball's pulled away. Kicked back out. Netterville throw it up off the rim. And lost the handle was Commits.
I'm sure all of our South Dakota State fans already thought it was the year of the rabbit, I think.
Which was great.
Danica Kaup brings it up. Ruffing to Alyssa Kaup.
Nice pass.
But it's out of bounds.
It's a good
Which
pass.
way? Battlers keep it. Never did see anybody signal, but Pursoon comes in. Somebody's going to have to come out. It's Gable.
She's got some time, though. She's got some playing time.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a shot.
Alyssa Kaup misses everything but Allmeyer there, but too far underneath.
Too far under. That's Thompson bringing it. Allmeyer almost ran her down. Thompson maintains control. Kicks it on over to Netterville. That was a long pass over to Thompson. Back out to Blake Thompson. She throws it up off the back of the rim. Again, run down with Jada Thompson. Blake dropped it into Grace Overland. She no good. Mobridge maintains control. Mobridge Pollock maintains control. Netterville gets hammered. No foul. So play on. Blake Thompson goes left-handed. 2 points.
Nice shot. Those are the first points of the fourth quarter. 2:12 as we do have the running clock going. Danica Kaup missed a shot. Jaden Allmeyer underneath. Puts it in. Her first bucket of the night. The Battlers at least get to double figures.
Oh, that shot was put up by Commits, but just walked off the rim. No good.
Allmeyer gets the rebound and the timeout just to get it in some subs. Hine comes in.
Because we're under a running clock now, folks, so that's why they have to
comes
stop
in. Paige Allmeyer came in.
Netterville goes out for the Tigers, and then comes Keel.
Minute 53 to play. 54-11. Alyssa Kalp gets it to Pursoon. And held ball.
Thompson has it. Kicks it back out to Commence. Commence drops it into, that was Thompson.
She missed the shot. Alyssa Kalp with the rebound. Pursoon gets it over to Hine. And it's
Loose
lost
ball picked up. Thompson's trying to go coast to coast for the Tigers, and she'll do it.
9 points for Blake Thompson. 56-11. Hine takes it all the way, has her shot blocked, but she's fouled.
And that's why you keep going, as they say, keep going downhill.
Yep, go until they stop you. And that's why you take it in there. You know, you might draw the foul. That's the fourth on Hope Keel. And yes, they might block one once in a while, but they're not going to block them all. Free throw is no good. She's 0 for 3 from the line tonight.
Number two came in.
Number 2 is Jordan Kaiser. And Ava Hartung came out, I think. Second one also no good.
Pulled down by the Tigers.
My jinx didn't work that time.
Thompson has it. Wide open is Commits.
Too far open. And that's Alyssa Kalp bringing it up.
Half a minute, Jeff.
Puts it up. No good.
Long pass down to Thompson.
On the breakaway.
Lefty goes up and 2.
Little scoop for Blake Thompson. Gives her 11. She gets the double figures. Shot clock is off. We're down to 16 seconds to play. Hine takes it in. Shot is short. 10 seconds.
Mobridge should just settle it down. Run it out.
And it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, Coach Commits told him just walk it out. There's the game, Jeff.
So
take us home.
Our final score is 58-11. Mobridge Pollock wins it. Just the scoring totals for Mobridge Pollock. Faith Heil led the way with 12. Blake Thompson and J.C. Netterville each had 11. Thompson got 6 of hers in the fourth quarter. Sophia Overland had 9 points. Hope Keel with 6. Grace Overland with 5. And Tegan Conold and Jada Thompson with 2 each. Elsie Chemnitz did not get in the scoring column. For the Battlers, Danica Kalp led the way with 6 points. Rael Pursoon had 2. Jaden Allmeyer had 2. And Ava Hartung had 1. So your final score is Mobridge Pollock 58, Potter County 11. We will be back for the varsity game after a bit. They've got 15 on the clock. The clock is not running though, but I'd guess probably about 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes when we're back. Until then, please pay attention to these advertisements from our sponsors, and please patronize our sponsors, because that's one of the ways these games get to stay on the air.
Hey, all